Hello, my name is Echo and welcome to my sister's kitchen floor. So for Christmas last year, my sister got me this. It is a fancy calligraphy set. It's actually a pretty cool set. It comes with a bunch of different types of calligraphy stuff and also a workbook with lots of practice sheets. And it also came with this really neat calligraphy book, Typography. I think this book does a reasonable job at providing some examples of things that you can do with calligraphy tools, things like illumination, but it doesn't really go too in depth. Like a third of this book is just stroke order, but it's very basic. It doesn't cover any of the anatomy of letter form, ascenders, descenders, or flourishes, or ligatures. This book is more like a pamphlet, which is why this video is sponsored by Skillshare. I actually saved this video concept until I was working with Skillshare, because they have a bunch of calligraphy videos from professional calligraphers, which is a profession I didn't even know existed anymore. So ever since I got this calligraphy set, I've had this very specific vision in mind of just really fancy, beautiful calligraphy, and the text, "Go to horny jail, bonk," in very fancy script lettering. I love the juxtaposition of beautiful script writing and funny internet reaction phrases. I feel like it adds a nice thick layer of sarcasm. Feel free to screenshot any of these and use them as reaction images. When I was learning calligraphy in school, it was more about hand-eye coordination and structure than it was about the artistry of calligraphy, so I had a lot to catch up on. Designing fancy calligraphy is actually kind of difficult, specifically because of flourishes. Flourishes, to me, are what set specific works of calligraphy apart from others, and designing them in a way that flows together is hard. And I know the final product looks pretty cool, but I spent a long time trying to figure out how I wanted these to look. I played with a lot of typography before I settled on something that I was really happy with. And then I started working on a final product, but I ended up making the line spacing way too close, and so things overlapped in a very cluttered, unpretty way, and I had to start over from the beginning. And then the second time that I went through and cleaned everything up, it was beautifully spaced, but then I accidentally smeared the ink all over because I'm a clumsy left-handed person, and calligraphy was not made for us, because apparently we're evil or something. And then at that point, I gave up and decided to go digital. Because I remembered that Procreate has an entire section of calligraphy brushes. I still had to make my own custom one, but they have a lot of really good starting brushes. So if you want to do calligraphy in Procreate, it is totally possible. This handwritten text is still very sloppy. My college professors would be very disappointed in me, but it's fine, because I got to write a really ridiculous phrase in calligraphy because internet. I was very happy with the design. However, I did not stop at this one internet phrase. Oh no, I made quite a few. So here is all of my fun calligraphy art. Feel free to screenshot any of these and add them to your reaction image folder.
Go to horny jail, bonk.
Delete this.
Girl boss energy.
No. Heart.
Rethink this.
WTF the
Normalize this.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yikes.
Maybe don't.
So because you can't swear in sponsored videos, some of these are censored. If you want the uncensored versions, I will include links in the description, and I'll be posting them on Twitter. Feel free to save them to your reaction image folder. Spread them through the internet. Calligraphy is a very cool skill, but it requires a steady hand and a certain amount of practice. Thank goodness for this video's sponsor, Skillshare. I honestly don't think I could have made this video without Skillshare. Sincerely. Just in case you've never heard of Skillshare, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. So whether you want to learn a new skill or just sharpen an old one that may have dulled out from your years out of college, maybe consider trying this platform. They have tons of class topics like illustration, graphic design, fine arts, like calligraphy, and animation. 30% of the cool things I know how to do in Procreate are because of a Skillshare class. If you want to learn more about calligraphy specifically, I recommend The Art of Calligraphy, Calligraphy Essentials by Seb Lester. It does a very good job of breaking down the different elements and anatomy of Calligraphy. It's a platform that's specifically curated for learning, so there's no ads. They are also always launching new premium courses, and it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. So let's spend 2021 creating something meaningful, bring color and beauty and fun to your year. Still so cheesy. Skillshare believes that a strong community is essential for personal growth. When you join their platform, you can find encouragement and communication and inspiration, all while supporting other creatives. The first 1,000 people to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium membership, so you can unleash your creativity. Once you join, you should also try live classes. You can learn in real time and interact with popular teachers while working alongside other creatives. Thank you for watching through the commercial. I really appreciate it. I think that's all I have for you for now. I have to do one more video before the end of this month. I'll explain things at some point. Life is just really chaotic right now. The gist of it is that I am moving cross country to build a house in the forest, and it's a lot. Also, you know, the state of things. The refrigerator is making noise, so I gotta take off. Thank you for coming on this fun calligraphy journey. I'm gonna give you 1,000 awesome points for coming with me. I think that's it. Hopefully I'll see you later. Goodbye. Calligraphy.